Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am going to be doing a reading for water signs today, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in all placements. And it's general, so of course take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, you can check out any of my other videos. They're all timeless and all placements. And yeah, Jojo made it. Good morning. And Rest Mojo is here too. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. So I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle and get the baseline of the story and then dive in with a bunch of different decks. And I have a new deck, so I'm going to be using that for sure. All right. Just making space as usual. All right, what's going on for water signs? Unfinished Symphony, number 10, in protection. Building Blocks, in protection, number 28. Imagine, 20. I think I need to look at my building blocks card here before I start speaking. Give me just a moment. Building blocks in protection. Now's the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Okay. 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 Yeah. So basically this is you're dealing with a situation that it's 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 been hanging over your head. Um and you're having trouble closing it out. You may be feeling like there's some reason. You have some reason why you can't walk away, why you can't tie up some kind of loose end. But ultimately, like, it's time for you to take control of the situation, because leaving it as is, it's just going to continue to deteriorate and degrade, because whatever this situation is, the foundation is faulty, it's unstable. There's a need to rebuild, there's a need to get back to the basics, find the places where things, yeah, aren't working, are off, um, are causing some major imbalance. It's time to close a cycle and tie up. There are loose ends everywhere, and it's probably causing a fair amount of stress. Especially if you've spent a lot of time on something, a situation or a person, and you don't want to let it go because it's like, but I've already put so much into this, my resources, my time, my energy, my love. I don't want to let this go, because then it's like all this time wasted. And keep in mind that nothing is ever wasted. Even if something doesn't work out the way you hoped it would, like at the beginning, there's always a lesson to be learned. And the gift, the lesson is the gift. And so there's always a benefit. There's always opportunities to get something positive out of any situation, regardless of what has happened. And that's what leads us to this Imagine card, where it's it's like you rebuilding, you coming to that point where you finally say, okay, enough's enough. I'm going to close, take, whatever thing has been hanging over my head and close it out and actually like start to look at how I can rebuild, break things down so that I can build them up again. Because this is kind of like, it feels like a tower energy. It was built on a faulty foundation. It is not, it will not be able to withstand the stresses, the pressures, whatever. And so now's a time to think about where you want to go to. This figure has a rope tied to the moon. It's like, the moon to me is about trusting your intuition or learning to tap into that. And so following your intuition about how to proceed, not only about what to do to close things out, but then how to move forward from a more stable place. It's all within you. And I feel like you haven't been listening to your intuition because you've been trying to maintain some thing that is it's time to close it out. Okay. So going with my new deck, the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot, styled after the art of Mucha, Alfonso Mucha. And yay, the sun is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. Okay. One more shuffle. My new Christmas deck. Not Christmas themed, Christmas gift. All right. We've got 6 of Cups. Aw, that's a sweet image. 6 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 3. Yeah, the only thing, and it's not even that bad. I tend to like really bold colors, things that really stand out. And these are all in like very pastel colors. It's very light. And not that I don't like it. It's just, what am I trying to say? um, it's a beautiful deck. That's what I'm trying to say. Ace of Swords. I just need to hold the cards up so you can see them. Because if I stay back too far, it's like everything kind of is washed out and gets lost. Anyway, so okay, so this feels like you're dealing with someone from your past. Someone who they could have been in your life for a very long time, known each other since you were kids, someone in your friend group, there's a very strong friendship here. And with the Ace of Swords, it's like coming to a place of clarity and understanding for a new beginning. Having new ideas and thoughts about somebody and wanting a new beginning, wanting to infuse some kind of justice into this situation. Now, it could be where, if this is romantic, you were in a third party situation, love triangle, and there's some kind of truth or clarity coming to you around the situation. But it doesn't have to be romantic. It's, in general, there's this feeling of wanting to get back to a time of innocence and like come back to the foundation of a friendship, and getting really clear about this. Going with the Tarot of Transcendence next. We've got the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Mm. So, yeah, there's been some kind of conflict. Um, everyone pulling at a situation and not getting anywhere. It's a stalemate tug of war. Um, you could be dealing with somebody who has fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's it's like it's very immature communication between you and this person. Maybe just the dynamic that you've had, like, if you've had somebody in your life for a long time, you kind of get used, you have a certain like way of talking with each other, and if you are fighting or arguing or something, there oftentimes there can be kind of a regression to that kind of more childish mentality. um and we do have kitty confirmation. um it's like there's some kind of disagreement about moving forward or about just showing up in general. It's like somebody's a little bit, they just kind of follow their whims. Maybe possibly this person that you're dealing with, but roles can be reversed, so apply it as it fits. But ultimately, I'm going to say this is you decide to walk away from all the conflict, from this childish behavior, because you just, like, I feel like this is what we're talking about here, where it's something that you've put a lot of energy and effort into, and there's things, it's the foundation is unstable, it's breaking down, and this is you deciding to walk away, which makes me think that the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups, yeah, this is your understanding that you need to leave something in the past, or someone, somebody from your past, like you have to let go. Hmm. Okay. So, go into my tarot of mystical moments. Ooh. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool, Aries energy. And this Queen of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have some Earth in your chart. I feel like you are walking away and you are focusing on yourself. You're being resourceful. You're understanding that this is definitely you coming to an understanding that you need to, you're you need to, want to, are going to, are in the process of cl- actually closing a cycle, actually tying up some loose ends. It's been difficult up to this point, but I think you finally hit your limit. And this is you coming back to yourself. You're like, okay, how can I grow something new in my life? How can I rebuild? The Queen of Pentacles, she's the master gardener. She knows how to take that seed and turn it into the bountiful harvest. And so I feel like you are, whatever seeds you have left after walking away, you're like, okay, I'm replanting. I'm putting my time and effort into what's important to me. I feel like you're working on yourself. You're working on you could be an artist, or you're working on um, building your skills and your knowledge around something that brings you a lot of fulfillment, and and um, it brings a lot of beauty into your life. It's you creating beauty, which draws more of that in. And there's huge transformation here for you because of finally leaving something behind, and you deciding, okay, it's like you coming to a place where as you build yourself up, you're ready to take a leap of faith forward. You're ready for a new beginning, feeling excited and optimistic about the the things to come, the possibilities that are open to you. And that's what this imagine card is. You're using your imagination to work to your advantage, imagining all the possible things you can do, the positive outcomes, and then actually applying what you learn. She, the Queen of Pentacles, she's all about putting in the effort and the work to get what she wants, nurturing yourself, nurturing the people around you who you care about. And you don't know what's to come. You realize there's a chance that you following you creating this beauty or drawing it into your life, there's a chance that there's something lurking that, taking some kind of risk is scary and you're not sure what to expect, but you're still willing to do it. And I think because of this transformation, learning to trust your intuition, and you could have somebody who who's there to help guide you, give you advice. She's got the bird on her hand. The bird brings messages, can see things from a bigger, broader perspective. Go into the Light Seers deck. Ooh, the High Priestess just jumped out. Yeah. Again, we have this like being highly intuitive. This is Cancerian and Piscean energy as well. Um, but yeah, all the water signs. This is you. Scorpio too. And I don't know why that's not Scorpio. It should be, because Scorpio is so highly intuitive. All y'all. And then we have the Empress, Libra and Taurus, and the Two of Cups. Well, here's your new beginning. Yeah, because you're having a major glow up, or you will be, because of following your intuition, knowing what's right for you, walking away what doesn't serve anymore, and walking towards what you do love, and creating beauty in your life. This is transforming you on an inner level and outer level. You're Because you're feeling better about yourself and you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing what's important to you. You could be a parent. You could, by the way, these energies, everybody has masculine and feminine within them. So this can apply to anybody. But I feel like you you focused on loving and nurturing yourself, and so it starts to reflect in your outer world. People see you. You look different. um, People are more drawn to you. um, and you're just in this energy of receiving. You're not trying to do anything, you're not trying to get anyone on your side, make anyone think anything different than they do. You're just like, nope, I'm good. I'm here where I'm at. You have no need to prove yourself to anyone because you love yourself so much now that you're just like, yeah, people can take me or leave me. I know where I'm at and I feel really good about myself. And so, just as kind of like uh, a side effect, they are absolutely taking you. They're absolutely um, like I said, drawn to you. And someone in particular is could be coming in. Again, if this is a romantic relationship, you're drawing in somebody. Oh, kitty confirmation on that. That there's somebody here who is a really strong match. Um, you two are like two peas in a pod. There's a lot of love and beauty here in this connection, and it's all because of the work that you've done on yourself. Now, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. So this could be a best friend, somebody who shows up, who just they are able to reflect back to you this glow up. Maybe you were attracting people in your life in the past who were had more toxic behaviors, didn't show up and treat you the way that you needed or felt you deserved. Um, and now here comes somebody who's finally bringing you the respect and the love, um, that you've always wanted. And it's a clear indication of the work that you've done on yourself. The shadow work. All right, so I'm going with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. And my kitties are going crazy. Yesterday and today, I don't know what's going on with the energy, but they have been getting into stuff like they don't normally do. I shouldn't say not normally, just more than usual. Okay, we've got the King of Cups, the Six of Cups again, and Judgment. All right, interesting. So this makes me think that whoever you walked away from, wherever there was some kind of arguing, disagreeing, um, competing, unhealthy competition, because of you being in this you're in this very nurturing energy. You are very emotionally balanced. You have because of whatever's happened, and it's allowed you to have this glow up, and you are just so full of love and caring, so compassionate. And this person this person comes back. Now they could have water in their chart as well. But there's potentially an apology that's coming that they're bringing you. They could be showing up, like, telling you how much they really love you. They they want you back in their life. Maybe they've become very emotionally balanced through this process. Because that's the thing, like, we affect each other so much more than we realize energetically. And so when when for example, you do the work on yourself, it literally transforms the dynamic with someone else. Whereas if it was in the past was more, dramaful and contentious or whatever, you like resolving that within yourself, forgiving yourself and doing the shadow work can actually literally transform how they show up to you. Whereas maybe they always showed up a certain way. Now it's like there's it's the energy has changed and now they come in completely different. No matter what, there's some kind of renewal. Something's coming back to be looked at again, possibly to try to bring this connection back together again. And it makes me wonder if that's what this 2 of Cups is about. Yeah. So, going with my Mystic Mondays tarot. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. That's a collaboration and a rebuilding kind of energy. The Hanged Woman, there's Pisces, and the 7 of Swords. What is the 7 of Swords? The Emperor, Aries. Okay. So, how do I hold this? um, it's like this there's so, there could be somebody coming back who's like, okay, I want to work on this with you. Let's work together. Let's collaborate. Let's um, cooperate where there hadn't been cooperation in the past. And I feel like this is happening after, let's see, it's interesting because it's like, okay, yeah, let's work on this. Feeling like coming back together. But then there's this, it's like this pause. It's like you try to work something out, but maybe the dynamic is still funky. Someone's showing up with a lot of love, but and like, yeah, let's work on this. I have a new vision, but there's this feeling of, okay, but we still need to get some kind of new perspective around this situation, because you're still not fully on the same page. Now, it could be where this person is coming in with, they don't have the best of intentions. She's got the sword behind her back, but is beckoning, like, come here, sure. Now, this could also be you where you feel like you're in protection mode, because this person is coming in all like, yeah, let's work together, all lovey dovey. And you're like, oh my God, But I feel like because the Emperor clarifies this 7 of Swords, it's this other person who's trying to take control of the situation. And it could be where they show up as like, yeah, let's collaborate and be on the same page, but underneath they want revenge because you walked away or something. They're like, maybe they feel rejected and so they want to like secretly reject you next. But as the emperor, or sorry, as the empress, oh, we have the emperor and the empress now. That is a divine partnership. Maybe too, it's that it's not necessarily that somebody has they don't have any malicious intent. They just feel like they're ready to strike if things go off the rails again. I don't know. This has gotten a little confusing. These last cards, it's like, wait, what? Um, let me go to the Enchanted Map Oracle. I don't know. Somebody, you two are a match, but it's, I don't know. Someone's feeling maybe like hyper protective, like of themselves. But there could be, I don't know. Let's see. We have rock bottom, number 10. Oh, and the Unfinished Symphony, also number 10. Okay. Magic Stream, number 18. And Follow the Leader, number 40. Oh, interesting. 28 also reduces to a 10. There's definitely a need to close out this cycle. If you haven't walked away already, it is time. Because this, you two in this connection, you have hit rock bottom. It does not serve either one of you anymore. And by walking away, it's like, yeah, both paths lead to that same place. You two can't go any further. You don't have a jackhammer to get through that wall. But that's the thing. Magic Stream, water is more powerful than rock. Water can move seemingly unmovable things. And so it's like, I feel like through you walking away, through you kind of emotionally detaching from this connection, it kind of, it it breaks the dam or opens the spillway. It actually infuses magic into the situation because it's creating space energetically, emotionally for things to be shifted and moved. It's releasing whatever stuck emotions there have been around this situation and this connection. And with Follow the Leader, these birds are flying to the ferry. It's seeing, like, this is where I feel imagination comes into play, where you're the leader. You have learned how to imagine newly, differently, infusing beauty and magic into your life, into the world. You are the Empress, and you're attracting people to you. I feel like you also attract in this person who sees that you now have a new way. You now have a new way of showing up. Maybe this is why they're defensive, because they don't recognize you anymore, and they're wondering, what's your angle? What, you know, are you really different? Have you really changed this much? Are you really this different? Maybe in the past you were much more combative and, you know, would get involved in the petty arguments or whatever. And now you're just like, I'm not doing this anymore. And they're like, yeah, I remember who you were. I remember. And you're like, no, I really have changed. And they see this, they're drawn to you, and you have a whole new way of speaking, of showing up. And it's like, I think that you're proving to them you are legitimately a changed person. You've really figured something out. You've somehow infused magic into the situation through learning how to trust your intuition. You see the path forward, and you're there on the path, and you're like, you can follow me if you want. I can show you how. We both have wings. We all have wings. And again, you two, there's this, you're very, very, very connected. There's a very strong soul bond here. And so you're kind of leading the way in how to make this work. How to make it harmonious and peaceful, um, and magical, because there's definitely that potential here. So anyway, oh, I was gonna leave it there, but no, but no. This is going long, but I need to finish with a rune card. I need to. Okay, I love these rune cards so much. Nathes. Probably not saying it right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, ship has sunk. Everyone's in the lifeboat. Things have it's like hitting rock bottom, but you've survived, and it's like looking towards how to rebuild. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how badly I got this name wrong. Looks like Nathes. Ah, there you are. There you are. All right. Now thieves. I didn't get it. It wasn't that bad. The appearance of this rune suggests that someone or something is currently not meeting your needs or is hindering your chances of fulfillment. The rune is associated with the ancient Nordic need fire, a sacred fire that ancient tribes would light during times of hardship, such as poverty, war, disease, or famine. It is possible that you're having a tough time materially or emotionally. You may feel depleted and frustrated and unable to move forward because of these limitations. But it is during times of challenge and hardship that we learn and grow the most. That's right. The card is urging you to stay patient and not allow self pity or bitterness to get the better of you. There may be delays, but the hard times will pass and there is light ahead. Indeed, sometimes challenges and hardships are absolutely the best way to strengthen our resolve and help us focus on what truly matters in our lives. And that's what's happening. You're finally being shown that it's time to walk away so that you can come together in a new way. Staying in this is only going to keep you stuck in, banging your head against the wall till it's bloody. You gotta extract yourself, leave it behind, with the understanding that that may be it. Completely letting go of any expectations of what might turn out, and through that, through your glow up, through focusing on yourself, it magically transforms. It transforms you. It transforms the energy between you. It transforms the situation. But you can't go into it expecting that. That's the weird thing about manifesting what you want, because you don't want to leave for a reason, but you got to do it. It's self-preservation. loving yourself is why. Anyway, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Oh, Brandon Thompson is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. And now I'm going to go. um, yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.